Yo, chat. We're here, man. We're here. Just hold on. I'm trying to fix something, chat. Just hold on. Yeah, we're live. Just hold on. I wanna. Ah, 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 ah. What's up, man? What's up, chat? What's up? We're live. We are live. What's going on, man? UFC 323 fight week, chat. Marab Derlishvili fight week. Let's go. Peter Yan fight week. Let's go. Peter Yan's gonna get the belt back. Let's go. Lot of comments coming. Shout out to my boy. ZY Double Z MMA saying nice room, broski. Thank you so much. Listen, I always get a lot of hate. On my room. You know, people telling me I need to change the drapes. You know, just people trolling me on my room. But thank you so much for the W comment, man, saying nice elbows. Let's go. Listen, they're always calling me Anderson Silva. I don't know why they call me Anderson Silva, but they call me Anderson Silva in the chats. I look nothing like Anderson Silva, but yeah, man, I had to throw a couple elbows in there since I apparently look like Anderson Silva. I don't, but for some reason people call me Anderson Silva on the live stream, so I had to throw a couple elbows in there. Shout out to Anderson Silva, man, the GOAT. Vodka a win live. Say, hold on. All right. Yeah. Let's go. Shout out. Yeah, man, we're live again, chats. The name is Zar-Kombat, all the way from South Africa, man. I do UFC content, just basically MMA, man. MMA, combat sports, content. It's my love. It's what I love to do. It's my passion. So we go live almost every day, man. Almost every day we come on here. We talk about some new, whatever's big in the fight world. That's what we talk about. And this week, man, UFC 323 fight week. It's a massive one. It's a massive pay per view. A lot of bangers on the card. Obviously, the main event, Marab making history, man, fighting 4 times in 1 year as the champion. Absolutely insane. Still blows my mind, man. And then obviously the co-main event, Joshua Van Pantoja. We've got Henry Cejudo versus Peyton Tablets on there as well, and a lot of other fun fights, man. And then next week is the last UFC event for 2025. Sad news, chat. The last event for 2025 in the UFC is happening next week. Brandon Royval versus Manel Kape in the Apex. Imagine the last event for 2025 in the UFC is happening in the Apex. And that breaks my heart, man. And then it's gonna be a long 6 weeks with no UFC. But yeah, man. We also, I think in December, I think we're also gonna see Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua, I believe. But to be honest, man, I could really care less about that fight. I don't can't remember any big fights that are happening. But I know, listen, in South Africa, man, Thursday is EFC. I know EFC is something, man, but there's a nice EFC card going live or going on Thursday this week. So I can't wait for that. I'll be watching that one. But yeah, man, it's gonna be a long drought after the 13th of December or after the 20th of December, man, for all the combat sports fans. MMA, UFC, boxing, man, like there's literally gonna be nothing for like a whole lot of weeks until next year. So yeah, man, I mean it's about to be a drought. Vodka saying hi from Jamaica. Shout out to Jamaica, Wang Wan. Nathan, no, Jonathan in the chats with the American flag. Shout out to the US. Um, oh my fucking god, chat. Oh my fucking. Listen, Joshua Van is going to Joshua. Yo, you really think Joshua Van's gonna submit Pantoja? Come on, bro. You gotta be trolling. There's no way you believe that. What's your name? She got fire. Yo, whoa. That's a crazy name. She's got fire head. What? That's a crazy. I like your name. But listen, man. Firehead. Pause. Pause. I'm not gonna call you that. I will not call you that. Listen, I'm not even gonna call out your name because your name's a crazy. You've got a crazy name, bro. But listen, I know you're trolling. I know you don't. You do not believe that Pantoja is gonna get submitted by Joshua Van. Come on, come on. I know you don't believe that. You're just trolling, bro. You do not believe. You think Joshua Van is gonna submit Pantoja, the second greatest pound for pound, BJJ guy in the UFC. Obviously, the first one is Charles Oliveira, and the second one, when it comes to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, is Pantoja. You think Joshua Van is gonna submit that guy? Come on, I know you don't believe that, bro. You definitely don't believe that. You gotta be trolling, man. There's no way you believe that. But again, chat, yeah, man, we're live, we're live. I dropped edits on I dropped an edits with not with, but based on, not even based on, man. I dropped a excuse me. I dropped an edits where I did an edit on Drakes Duplessis, man, and it's been going viral on TikTok. Crazy, man. Drakes Duplessis actually liked the video himself, so that was cool. I made a Justin Gaethje edits, but I tried posting it on my YouTube Shorts, but they keep shutting it down, man. I was using a Deftones song on there, so I'm still trying to get that fixed, man. Like that's one of my favorite edits that I've done. Okay, man, I'm a big fan of Justin Gaethje. He's fighting Paddy Pimblett January 24th, 2026. That's gonna be a fun one. That is gonna be a fun one. And Gaethje all the way, man. Gaethje all the way. Um, we're not supporting Paddy Pimblett, man. I'm sorry, Chad. I don't like Paddy Pimblett's fight style. He's not a fun guy to watch. Justin Gaethje all day, man. Let's go. The highlight reel. Nandu Joshi saying good night. Udaipa Indian. Good night, good night. I know it's late in India. I know India is like 2 hours ahead of South Africa, I believe. So right now in South Africa is 8:30 p.m. So it's probably 10:30 p.m. out there in India. It might even be 4 hours ahead. So it might be like 12 p.m. around there. So yeah, man. Shout out to you, Nandu. Thank you so much for joining the live, and hope I see you on the next one. But yeah, man. Listen, I just wanted to check up on you guys, chat. Didn't go to the gym today, man. I've been I'm kind of working on edits, man. Plus it was raining. Like I don't want to make excuses, but yeah, man. I didn't really go to the gym today. I've been making edits the entire day. I didn't even go live when I wanted to. I was planning to go live way earlier during the day, but I was busy making edits, man. And I hopped on TikTok, and my video, like the edits I did on Drakus, is going viral right now. It's going viral, and that's crazy, man. Like Drakus actually liked the video, man. I have to mention that again. Drakus Duplessis liked my video. I always get, I don't know if it's lucky or whether it's just a coincidence or it's, me manifesting. I don't know. But every time I do an edit on a fighter, and whenever it's a fighter that I really, really like, they always like the video. Like a couple weeks back, not even a couple weeks, I think it was like last week, I did an edit on Dustin Poirier. I did a Dustin Poirier edit, and he was, listen, on Instagram, he was literally the first person that liked the video. The first person, imagine. So that was crazy for me, man. Do you train? Yeah, bro, I train. I train MMA. I train Muay Thai. I train it all, man. Jiu-Jitsu. I was actually supposed to go to a jiu-jitsu competition, like a local jiu-jitsu competition this week. But yeah, man, like the tickets or just the entry fee is way too high for me. Um, so I'm not gonna go anymore. But yeah, man, I train every day, bro. Every day, bro. Normally Muay Thai at the gym. I like Muay Thai. I like Muay Thai. It's a hard sport. It's a brutal sport. And it's a sport that really teaches you discipline. So yeah, I do train, man. I train. I train a lot. Can't you see these biceps, bro? Come on. Did you see the elbows? Did you not see the elbows I was throwing? Did you not see the elbows I was throwing, bro? Come on. Did you not see these elbows? Look at these elbows. Look at these elbows. I'm telling you right now, man. You don't want these hands. Come on. Look at the hooks. Look at the hooks. Look at the uppercuts. Look at the hooks. Did you not see the knee? Did you not see the knee I threw? Come on, bro. I train, man. I train. I train hard. Um. IRL saying, I'll beat you any day. In your dreams, brother. In your dreams. Bro, guys, chat, do you not, come on, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. I might just have to come out there. Whatever country you're at, IRL. I might just have to come out there and see you. Vodka A Win Live asking, bro, are you a trainer in MMA? Nah, I'm not a trainer, man. I'm not a trainer at all. I mean, at the gym, like, I've got a couple young guys that, like, they look at me and they think that, like, I'm, like, some sort of a professional. I love the sport, so I love learning, and I always watch videos on jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai and striking. So I'm always learning. So when I get to the gym, I look like a professional. Not even a professional, but I look like a guy that's been training for a very long time. And it's not the case. I just love the sport so much that I've been learning it for so long that it shows whenever I punch the punching bag or I'm rolling around with the guys when we're doing jujitsu. So I'm not a trainer, but like the younger guys, like even some of the other guys, man, like they'll come ask for advice or tell me how I did that move, and I'll show them. Like I even show them the videos. Like I got a ton of videos of Craig Jones teaching his Muay Thai. Not Muay Thai. He's the jiu-jitsu fundamentals. I've got videos like a whole lot of those Thailand guys that do Muay Thai from AKA Thailand. I've got like a whole catalog of videos. So I love the sport, man. I love the sports, and I train hard. I'm a beginner in MMA, and I'm going at Eagles MMA Academy. Listen, man, my advice, bro. Like that's how I started out. I also started training MMA, but to be honest, man, I would rather I would advise you to like choose one sport, whether it's jujitsu or wrestling or Muay Thai or boxing or whatever it is, man. Like train hard at that one. At one have that fundamental. You know what I mean? Like for me, it's Muay Thai. For me, it's Muay Thai. I train like jujitsu and wrestling and all of that, but that's not. It's not really. I don't want to say my main focus, but that's not where I put my 100% in. It's Muay Thai that I put my 100% in. Like I want that to be my fundamental when it comes to MMA. So with MMA, man, you gotta have a fundamental. Like all of the greats, all of the greats. Look at guys like Khabib, man. Obviously, they can strike. They train striking. They train kickboxing. Train all of that, but it's always the one fundamental, not fundamental, but the one aspect of MMA that they trained for a very long time that they use all the time, wrestling. You know what I mean? Look at a guy like Adesanya. Adesanya can wrestle. He trains wrestling. Adesanya can grapple. He can do jujitsu, but he will always prefer to strike because that's what he's been doing for the longest time. You know what I mean? So gotta have a fundamental, man. Shout out to something weird saying hello. What's up? What's up? What's up, man? Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Hope you're having a vibey Tuesday, man. And again, chat, do make sure you do subscribe, man. Subscribe to the channel. Support. Yeah. So what do you guys think about Arman Saruki not getting the title shot, man? Because I'm seeing a lot of people crying, saying UFC 324 is like there's a lot of bad matchups and the UFC could have done better. Like, what did you want? You guys want to see Paddy Pimblett lose to Arman Sarukian in a boring fight? You guys want to see Justin Gaethje lose to Arman Sarukian? You want to see Arman Sarukian try and have Gaethje fights a boring fights? Come on, bro. UFC is becoming WWE. No, how is it becoming the WWE, man? I don't understand. Like I don't understand, guys. Like I don't understand how you guys are. I don't understand how you guys are not excited for UFC 324, man. Like all the fights that Dana White's announced, like I understand them all. I understand them all, man. I mean, come on. Even Volk versus Diego Lopez, man. Like that's the only fight that was supposed to happen. No other fights. Lerone Murphy, yes, he got a big KO, but he doesn't have a win over anyone in five. You know what I mean? He doesn't have a win over anyone that's ranked. What's his name? Masva, whatever his surname is. We don't know when was the last time he fights. We do not care about him, whether he's fighting or not. We don't care. You know what I mean? And with the lightweight division, man, Paddy versus Justin Gaethje had to happen. Obviously, Paddy Pimblett. And again, man, in Paddy Pimblett's defense, I mean, everyone that wins a fight against Michael Chandler, whoever has beaten Michael Chandler, you can go check up the stats. Whoever beats Michael Chandler ends up getting the title shot. So, you know, it's not really Paddy Pimblett's fault that the UFC couldn't match him up properly. And obviously, man, with Arman Sarukian, man, chat, we obviously I think the UFC hasn't forgiven him for what he did back at UFC 311. You know, he pulled out out of one of the biggest fights of the year. So I don't think they trust him yet. I think they want him to fight one more time, make weights and win, and then he might get the title shots. But you never know, man. Like it's kind of crazy with the UFC nowadays. Paddy shouldn't be in the top five. I agree with that. I 100% agree with that. Paddy's an average fighter. I mean, he's fighting at the highest level of MMA. So I don't think it's right for us to call him an average fighter when we don't know what an average fighter is. I'm an amateur, so I can't call a professional fighter someone that's fighting at the highest level an average fighter when I'm an amateur, like a literal amateur, still having amateur fights. Yo, Raptor has entered the chat. What's up, brother? Hope you're good, man. How's your Tuesday? Hope you're having a good one, brother. Good to see you back. Mayo Joshi, hope I'm pronouncing your name right, saying Islam Makachev is good. He's not just good, man. Good is not enough. He's great. He is great. He's great, man. Became a double champ a couple weeks ago. Legacy cemented. Good for him. White House caught something big is cooking. To be honest, man, it's a little too early to make any predictions for the White House card. I think maybe around March we can start talking about potential fights for the White House card. I think Islam Makachev is definitely going to be on that card. Because again, man, I said this a couple weeks ago. Um, I feel like Islam Makachev's next fight will be his last. So, he's by far top three biggest stars in the company. So, if he is, or him retiring next year, like I'm sure they want to have his last fight on a big card, and obviously the biggest card of the year next year is the White House card. And Islam himself said he wants to fight there. He said he wants to fight there. During the post-fight interview when he won at Madison Square Garden against Jack Della Maddalena, he said, "Trump, open the gates. I'm coming. Woo!" So he said, "Trump, Trump, open the gates. I'm coming. Open the gates. I'm coming. Woo!" It's what he said, man. So I think the UFC they're gonna give him what he wants. Jake Paul is fighting Ngannou at the White House. Uh, what's your record? 4-1. Amateur, yeah, man. 4-1, man. One TKO, two submissions, one decision, and a decision loss. Hello, bro. Doing all right. Surviving at a rough week, to be honest. Kind of had to come to the realization that my skin is way too sensitive for jiu-jitsu. I was ignoring it. All these years. It's been rough. Your skin is sensitive to jiu-jitsu. I don't understand. So, like, do you? I understand, man. Like, whenever is it like? Because what happens sometimes is, when you're rolling around on the mats, and because like it's like a whole lot of people sweats, and just like a whole messy, like the mats are messy. That can sometimes, like, I know for me, I've had that as well. Like I've had a rash before because they weren't really cleaning the mats properly at the gym. It's like sweats everywhere. Now you're rolling around your face, your skin. You know what I mean? But how? What? But I don't understand, man. Like you're saying it's sensitive. It's way too Jujitsu is way too sensitive for your skin. So, like, do you like? I don't know. Like, do you have like an issue or something, or like well, not an issue, but like a skin disorder or something? My family bought a muscle gym, so I gotta start focusing on the business there. Wow, congratulations, man. It's good to hear. It's good to hear, man. At least it's in the family. Like you got a family business, so you can continue from there. Cool, man. Cool. but you don't look like a fighter, bro. I think I'm not gonna continue reading that comments. You guys don't need to know what that guy said. How much money you need to retire? How much money do I need to retire? Listen, send me all the money you can. Okay, in chat, listen, if you guys want to donate, guys, like for real, like if you guys legit want to donate, okay, man, I've been saying it for weeks. I've got an app, well, not an app. I'm on an app called Buy Me a Coffee. So you can just send the donations there. Don't ask me how much I need to retire. If you want to donate, go click on the link, man. The link is above on my bio. Just go on there, man. Buy me a coffee and buy me a coffee, chats. Come on. These years. And now I'm just sad, brother. Wait, let me read. Yeah, man, I am allergic to the sun, allergic to sweat. Always had massive flare-ups over the years. But I had to stay in the for a couple days because I was just pushing through it all. That's crazy, brother. That's crazy. That is crazy, man. Listen, it's crazy. That is crazy. Hopefully you're doing well, man. And that's just sad news to hear, bro. Like I've never had an allergy before, so just to read that, man, like I can't even imagine what you've went through. But again, man, yeah, all the best, and push through, brother. Keep on pushing through and stay strong, man. Stay strong. Stay strong and continue pushing the family business. Football and stuff. Asking you, sure, bro. What are you asking? And what am I sure about? Other stuff that's in other people's. Nah, yeah. I've never. That's crazy, man. That is crazy. That's crazy. But my brother Raptor, man, listen, all the best. Sending all positive prayers and to you, my brother. All the best, man. That's crazy. I can't even imagine what you had to go through. But yeah. Cassie, who is definitely South African, trying to avoid his or her comments with I why are you hating Cassie, stop trolling. Stop trolling. SA Hill Bara BS 726. Hey man, you look drained AF. Bruh, do I really look? Is it really? Do I really like? Do I really have that on my face? That's crazy. But I'll tell you this, man. It's been a long day at work today. It was a long day. That's all I gotta say, man. But we're live. We're here. Positive energy, positive vibes, man. Nah, it's also late out here, man. It's also late out here in South Africa. It's like 10 minutes to 9 p.m. So I guess also like it's almost my bedtime. Like I sleep at 10 p.m. every day. So I guess it's my body also accepting that it's almost time to go to bed anyway. So yeah. Bro, you said you would oil up on stride. Nah. Nope. I never said that. I never. I'm not even gonna continue reading your comments. I never said that. I never said that. Um. Thank you, brother. Sending all my love to you as well. Hope you're doing well. I love grappling, man. It breaks my heart. Can't even. That's crazy, man. But yeah, man. All the best, bro. All the best, my brother. Um. And then there's this guy in the chat that keeps asking me to oil up. Kid D4049. I never said, listen, I'm not Dana White. I am not Dana White. I will not oil up. I don't even know what oil up means. I don't even know what it means. So, yeah, man. We're not doing that, chat. We are not doing that. But yeah, man. Again, UFC 323 fight week, man. Who we picking? Marab or Pietza Yan? I want Pietza Yan to win, man. I want Pietza Yan to win. But I also want Marab to win, man. Either way, after this weekend, I'm just hoping it's an exciting fight. Like Marab recently has been having exciting fights, so I would hope that he keeps the momentum going. And as for Peter Yan, man, by far my greatest bantamweight of all time. My favorite bantamweight of all time is Peter Yan, man. By far the funnest, by far the best fighter to watch when it comes to the third, fourth, and fifth round. I don't know how he's gonna deal with Marab, to be honest. Like that first fight they had, like Marab dominated him so bad. Like I don't see a path to victory for Piotr Yan unless maybe Marab is coming into that fight injured. You know, then maybe he might have an advantage. But if Marab is going into this fight healthy, he's gonna shoot like 150 takedowns in the first 3 rounds, and then decide to strike with him in the fourth round, and then throw another 100 takedowns in the fifth round. So I don't know how guys prepare to fight that guy. I don't know where you could find a guy that can mimic his fight style, like that non-stop offensive wrestling type style that he has. It's just it's crazy. Top skin, two skin, saying I have subscribed. Thank you so much, man. Um, let's get over that pussy shit. What do you think about the lightweight division right now in the matchups? I feel like with the current situation, it was the best the UFC could do. That's what I've been saying as well, man. I don't know why people are so sad. Like, bro, like, how could you not be excited for Gaethje versus Paddy Pimblett? How could you not be? Listen, forget Paddy Pimblett. Forget Paddy. How could you not be excited for a Justin Gaethje fight? It breaks my heart, man. The fact that people are disappointed for a Justin Gaethje announcements. Like, how? How? When has Gaethje ever been in the boarding fights? Put Gaethje in there against Gamrods, and I can guarantee you it'll still be an exciting fight. So I don't get the hate, man. I do not get the hate. And again, man, like you said, Raptor, I also think it was the best the UFC could do at the time. Obviously, Arman Sarukian, man, he just fought. Do I think he would have accepted the fights for January? Definitely. Should the UFC have given him? No, I don't think so. I still think Arman needs to prove himself to the UFC. He needs to prove himself as a guy that can show up to headline pay-per-views, a guy that can make weights, not just disappear. So he's still got a lot of proving to do. Well, not even a lot, man. Just like prove it one more time that he can make the weights. He can show up and he can win. And he can finish also. So one more fight from Arman Sarukian, and I feel like he gets the title shots. But with Gaethje and Paddy fighting for the interim title, that means that Totoro is probably gonna fight until maybe like around May, June. So the winner of UFC 324, Paddy and Justin, fights Totoro around May. And then if Ilya Topuria wins, then he might fight Arman Sarukian. But if Ilya Topuria loses, then he's gonna get his rematch, and then Arman has to wait for like another 50 years. So it's kind of crazy, man. Like the lightweight division, or not as good as it has over the past decade or so. Well, to be honest, man, there's a lack of superstars in the division, and not only superstars, man, but there's a lack uh, of um of fun fights, man. Not even fun fights, like fun fight. Okay, I'm wrong. Like there's just a lack of superstars, bro. Obviously, they've still got Charles Oliveira in there. They've got Max Holloway, legends, Justin Gaethje, but like I remember seeing the rankings back in 2020, and Khabib was the champion. Conor McGregor was in the top five. Dan Hooker was in the top three. Tony Ferguson was the number one contender. Justin Gaethje was the interim champion. That was a crazy time, man. Dustin Poirier was still in the top three. That was the craziest time, like in the UFC lightweight division. Um, everybody clowning Toro. Everybody clowning Toro, even when that man is going through a divorce. I mean, his fans want him to abandon his life and most of his children. Children are the most important. Listen, man, I'm not saying he shouldn't be taking some time off, but what I am saying is, there's been guys that have been able to get in there, um, been able to get in there whilst going through whatever they're going through in their personal lives. But man, I mean, family first. I understand. I don't know what he's going through, man. All the best for Totoro. Hopefully, he, gets his children, man. This is my first listen to you. Shout out to Top Zin boy. First time on the live. It's Zar-Kombat. That's the name, man. Whenever we're live, it's always a WW stream. Yeah, man. I mean, good to see you. And yeah, man, the first of many to come. Yo, Astro Chill. Yo, sorry, brother. I didn't see your comments. Astro Chill. I didn't mean to ignore you, bro. Like I just saw your comment right now. Shout out. Wait, let me see your. Oh, you said what's up, bro. I didn't see your comments. Astro Chill in the chats. Shout out to Astro, man. Good to see you back, my brother. Sorry for missing your comments. Sorry for missing your comment, man. Vodka is back. Shout out, shout out, shout outs. Yeah, man. UFC 323, chats. UFC 323, last pay per view of the year. Um, basically the last event of 2023, man. I mean, I don't think anyone cares about the Apex card next year or next week. Um, So kind of crazy, man. And the fact that the UFC is gonna go on a 6 week break, that is insane, man. Shane Armstrong in the chat saying, "Yo, yo, yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hope you're good, man." Thompson saying, "I love Anthony Joshua. I mean, he's fighting Jake Paul in a couple weeks. We're all rooting for him, man. I can say that if Jake Paul somehow wins that fight, then we all know that boxing is rigged. If Jake Paul is somehow able to win the Anthony Joshua fight, boxing is done. It's dead. Yeah. Ali Abdelaziz. Where's Noah? Where's Noah? Huh? You mad terrorist. Where's Noah? Where's Noah? Ali Abdelaziz said that Kamaru was next. Nope. Nope. Foul. Foul. Not happening. It's not happening, man. Carlos Pratt says, Michael Morales. Damn it, man. Even Ian Gary, bro, breaks my heart that I'm preferring Ian Gary title shots over Kamaru Usman. But come on. Carlos Pratt says, Michael Morales, Ian Gary, any of those three, man, they're the next for the belts. Kamaru, man, Kamaru needs to fight Shafkat. Kamaru Usman versus Shavkat Rakhmonov when he decides to come back. Or even give us Kamaru Usman versus Bilal Muhammad. I know those guys were kind of beefing for a while, so it's about time they get in there, settle their beef like men, and fight it out, man. Gabe Paul doesn't have a shorts unless it's a back shorts. So So you're kind of saying there's a possibility that Jake Paul might land a back shot on Anthony Joshua. That's crazy, bro. That is crazy. That's crazy. Kamaru Usman was the last man to give Khamzat an even match. I think that nope, no, no, nope, 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 nah, nope. I'm not even gonna continue reading that last comment, Raptor. I'm not even gonna continue reading your last comments. No, nope. Listen, the UFC pays people to fight. All the fighters get paid to fight. Kamaru Usman took that fight against Khamzat. He got paid. That's done. They don't owe him any favors. We do not want to see the Kamaru Usman fight. No. He's like, I think he's like on his way to getting out of the top 10 in the rankings. No one cares about him. Okay, let me not say that, but he doesn't deserve the title shot, man. Taking Buckley all the way to a decision, that's not going to get you a title shot. No. Nah, we don't want that, man. We don't want that. No one wants that fight. So yeah, we don't want that fight, man. We do not want that fight. Pratt says Ian Carey or Michael Morales next. I think even Shavkat Rakhmonov, who hasn't fought in a year, deserves the title shot way more than Kamaru Usman. So I think I would like to see Ian versus Makachev. I don't want to see that fight, man. Especially not in Islam Makachev's last fight. To be honest, man, I think the UFC might lean towards Shavkat Rakhmonov versus Islam Makachev because Islam beats Ian Carey last year. Obviously, he's been dealing with injuries. So, I mean, they tried to give Shavkat a title shot earlier this year. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what the UFC are gonna do with Islam, but it's not gonna be Kamaru Usman. We do not want to see that fight. We do not want to see that fight, man. Shane Armstrong saying can't lie if like that to see Islam versus Usman, that would be a great fight, my guy. I have no idea why you don't like that. Come on, man. It's I love Kamaru Usman, man. But Kamaru Usman is like 38 years old now. The fight doesn't make sense right now. Kamaru Usman hasn't fought in a long time. The division has moved on. There's a lot of killers waiting for a shot at Islam Makhachev. It's just way too many people above Usman that deserve the title shots for Usman to get the title shots. You know what I mean? And besides, man, I feel like the UFC care about what Ali Abdelaziz says, then you're just kidding yourself. Like nothing that comes out of Ali Abdelaziz's mouth is true, or not even true. None of it actually comes into fruition. So yeah, man. Pratt says Morales or Ian Carey next. Raps is saying, yeah, I'd rather see Shavkat versus Makhachev, but I don't think Shavkat it's gonna go that way. To be honest, man, like the UFC nowadays are really it's never like the best against the best. It's more of who's the most popular. Like that, like obviously, like they can use the win that Shavkat has over Ian Carey. They can use that excuse to give him a title shot. Because I'll tell you this right now, Chad. Like the biggest fights you can make at middleweight right now, at welterweight, sorry, the biggest fights you can make at welterweight is Shavkat Rakhmonov versus Islam Makhachev. That is the fight that's gonna pull in the most pay-per-views. Both those guys have so many fans. It's bigger than Islam versus Prates, bigger than Islam versus Morales, bigger than Islam versus Gary. Shavkat versus Islam Makhachev is the biggest fight in the middleweight division right now. So I could see the UFC trying to make that fight. Obviously, both those guys, heavy wrestling, Shavkat's undefeated, Makachev undefeated 10 years. There's a story there. You know what I mean? There's a story. So I can see them trying to make that fight. Um, yeah, bro. It's a business at the end of the day. Yeah, man, it's a business, man. They're looking to make profits. It's a business at the end of the day, man. But listen, we cannot complain. Like all the fights we get are always exciting. Well, not always exciting, but like whatever fight the UFC announces, man, I get excited, bro. Because you never know what's gonna happen. You could think it's gonna be a boring fight, ends up being the fights of the year. You think it's gonna be a fight of the year, ends up being one of the most boring fights. So yeah, man. At the end of the day, it's a business. They're looking to make as much money as they can. And right now, the money fights at welterweight is Shavkat Rakhmonov versus Islam Makhachev. That's the money fights. Um, Shane saying I can't agree. I'm sorry. I respect your opinion on that. I mean, let's agree to disagree, man. But I don't want to see Kamaru Usman get the title shots. It'll just be bad for the sport. I think the 165 division is needed now more than ever, but Dana is probably still not up for it. But it's been talked about far way too long. I don't see a need for that, man. I don't see a need for that. Because now the only difference between 165 is thing is like obviously from 155 to 165 is 10 pounds, but then from 165 to 170 is only 5 pounds. That can't happen. I think the best the UFC could do is probably make like a 168 or change the welterweight to change the wal change the welterweight division to maybe like 168. You know what I mean? 'Cause then that's fair. But that's not gonna happen. Hello from Dagestan. Shaba, shabu, shusha, kajaga, kesh, Dagestani, the turu, tiri, turu, turu. Like whenever I see someone from Dagestan, or whenever someone comes on the live, and they tell me they're from Dagestan, in my head, automatically, man, like Khabib's song, like Khabib's theme song, Dagestan. It automatically comes into my head, man. It's the first and last time you're ever gonna hear me sing. First and last time. Kamaru Usman is 1-3 in his last fights. Why would he deserve the title shots? Gary Morales, Prates, or Shavkat deserves it. That's what I said, man. Been saying it. Shout out to Islam in the chat. Bro, real fans know that the most exciting fights are in a fight card on a random Saturday no one really knows about. To be honest, man, like, listen, I'll tell you this, chat. Pay-per-view early prelims. Pay-per-view early prelims are always bangers, man. Like, if you know, you know. Pay-per-view early prelims, like two flyweights that are fighting to pay the rent, like going to absolute war, destroying each other's faces for our entertainment. Pay-per-view early prelims, for me the best. Um, that's why we need the welterweight to be 175. Okay, then yeah, you could do that as well. And then obviously 185 being 10 pounds above. Okay, yeah, they can do 155, 165, 175, 185, and then straight to 205. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know about the weight thing, but yeah, I could see that happening, man. The 165 division. Amiri in the chat saying, he said, hey, I said about Hazan Yazdaki. He's Iranian wrestler, has gold medal on Olympic. You need to research. You need to search in Google. I'll check it out, man. Islam saying, nah, bro, singing the Dagestan song. Listen, someone said they were from Dagestan in the chats. And in my mind, man, what's her name? Sabrina. Sabrina, man. Sabrina's song, Khabib, came into my mind, into my head. First and last time you ever First and last time you're ever gonna hear me sing. So if you were there to watch me sing, congratulations. If you weren't there, it'll never happen again. It never happened. It never happened. Hey, greetings from Jalisco, Mexico. Shout out to Rich ER Son, Richer Son in the chat, Richardson in the chat. From Jalisco, Mexico. Navish Davida. Davish, Davida. Okay, that's the second last time you're ever gonna hear me sing. Islam saying who's next for Marab after Pietayan. Um, okay, man, I'll say this. Like I've been thinking about that. Like what happens for Marab if he beats Pietayan? Okay, so Marab said he's not gonna fight Volkanovski for the belts. He's not gonna move up to 145. Aljamain Sterling is chasing the belt there. Plus Volkanovski is the champion and he's good with obviously best friends with Eljo, and he's cool friends with Volkanovski. Um, so I think the UFC purposefully puts Pantoja versus Joshua Van in the co-main events. Because after Pantoja's in a similar situation, like what do you do with Pantoja after he beats Joshua Van? Like who's next for him? Like there's no clear contender. So I think most likely what they do is they allow the tricep is coming in. The tricep is coming in, chat. But yeah, man, I think the UFC is most likely gonna allow Pantoja to go up a weight division and challenge Marab. Because that's what Pantoja said, man. He said he wants to go up to 145 if Marab is still the champion. And that'd be a fun matchup, man. Grappling, wrestling at the highest level versus grappling at the highest level. It'd be cool, man. It'd be cool. Um, all about nice saying greetings from Kenya. Shout out to Kenya, man. Shout out to Kenya. Pantoja ain't fighting Marab. He said it yesterday. Where'd you say? Like I thought he said he wants to move up if Marab is still the champion. Um, I thought Pantoja said he wants to move up if Marab is still the champion. But yeah, man, I mean, you never know with these guys, right? You never know. He said he would move up if Shaw. Oh yes, yes. I read that wrong. I read that wrong, man. I read that wrong. I read that wrong. He said he would move up if Sean O'Malley was the champion. That's what he said. I'm wrong. I'm wrong, chats. I was wrong. Now I remember. He said he would move up if Sean O'Malley was the champion because he wants easy fights. He doesn't want that smoke with Marab. He knows he doesn't have a chance. So now what's next for Marab then? The only logical matchup for him at at bantamweights is for him to wait for the winner of Umar Magomedov versus Davison Figueiredo. So other than that, man, like I don't think there's any other matchups right now at the top of the division. Maybe Song Yudong if he beats Sean O'Malley back at not back at but at UFC 324. Maybe I don't know. There's not a lot of options left for Morab, man. Like, he's clearing out the division. I think he's got to win over everyone in the top five. Crazy. Morab is way bigger than Pantoja. It'll be similar to Zhang versus Valentina Shevchenko. Yeah, man. Yeah, except it wouldn't be a boring fight, man. Like Morab right now is one of the most exciting fighters, man. Crazy. Like last year, he was the most boring fighter. This year, he's been having exciting fights, man. That fight against Corey Sandhagen was absolutely insane. That was insane. And then at the beginning of the year, the fight with Umar Magomedov, him punching him in the face, rocking him, pointing at him, Umar trying to grapple him, not moving at all. That was crazy. So I don't really know what's next for Marab, man. To be honest, who's going to win the fights? This week, I don't really know, man. Not gonna lie. Not really sure. Not really sure, man. Um, but I'm hoping it's a fun fight. I'm hoping for a fun fight. We're all hoping for a fun fight. Hopefully it's a fun fight, man. It's the best we can hope for. Marab Uma is next for Marab. Cause Marab ain't fighting Volk. Volk would beat him. Volk would beat Marab. No, nah, man, nah. Volk would beat Marab. I have to disagree with you there, brother. I have to disagree with you there. Imagine if Uma had the cardio of Marab. Man, I don't even like Umar Nurmagomedov, bro. I hope Figueiredo wins. I hope Figueiredo wins. And UFC 324, man. Let's see if Figueiredo get the title shots. Like he actually might be a real threat to Merab Dvalishvili because Figueiredo keeps his hands way down, so he can just come up, throw in overhand rights. Merab obviously has never really KO'd anyone, so it'd be a fun matchup, like Figueiredo versus Merab, something we haven't seen before. I know why everyone is asking for the Umar and Magomedov rematch. I know it was a fun fight. I know it was a fun fight, but let Umar earn the title shot first. Um, Yo, chat. It's almost time for me to go. You know what I mean? Like it's back to the 9 to 5 tomorrow, man. So cannot be late again, man. I'm on my like fifth warning for coming late. Crazy, man. I'm not trying to lose my job before the end of the year, chats. Like anyone, listen, if anyone in the chats is from South Africa, they'll tell you like the worst time to be broke in my country in South Africa is in December. Like you cannot be broke in December. You cannot be broke, man. You need money in December. So yeah, man, I gotta sleep early today. Make sure I wake up on time, man. Let me read a few more comments before I close it off. Marab said in an interview, Volkanovski is way stronger. He wouldn't beat him. That's why he wouldn't move up. Marab has a lot of respect for Volk too. I mean, if he said Volk would beat him, then I guess Volk would beat him. I can't really argue with him on that one. There's no contenders. There's no fresh contenders for Marab at 135. Only Figueiredo. I think it's only Davison Figueiredo, and then more probably Song Yudong as well. I don't know. Islam saying bro got viewers from every country. I've been telling you, chat. Listen, man. I've been telling y'all, man. I'm big everywhere. I'm big everywhere. I got guys from listen, I got people from Croatia. Got people from countries I cannot even pronounce. Like there was this guy from oh, what's the name of this country? Venezuela. What's Venezuela? Yeah, something like Venezuela. Valencia, no. Venezuela, whatever. Yeah, but that country as well, man. I saw someone here saying that from Japan. That's Japan, man. That's Japan. I had someone from Sweden. I had someone from France. Listen, Zar-Kombat is big, man. Zar-Kombat is worldwide. We're pushing the brand name. We're pushing the. Listen, man. Listen. Zar-Kombat is becoming a household name around the world. It's happening. It's happening before your eyes. Like everyone that's been on the live for a while now, like if you've been here since I had like 20 subscribers and 200 subscribers, you see what's going on. We're making it big. I've been predicting this. I've been manifesting this. So yeah, man, got viewers from all over the world. Grateful for each and every one of them. And each and every one of you, man, for joining. Thoughts on Abshil Jubilee, Captain India. Captain India. I don't really have any thoughts on Jubilee, man. Shout out to him for representing his country, man. We don't really see a lot of Indian fighters from India that still fights out in that still practice. I don't really practice. You know, we haven't seen a lot of fighters from India that come from India and it's still like trained in India. So shout out to Jubilee, man. I know he gets a lot of he gets a lot of, well, not really hate, but people make a lot of memes on him, and he's, people try to clown him, but he's doing something popular. He's doing something fantastic, man, putting his country on the map. So shout out to him. Shout out to India as well, man. Got a lot of fans from there, bro. Thoughts on Khalil? Khalil who? 2 billion people in. Hey, Abshil Jubilee meme. Bro, crack up every time when I see an Abshil Jubilee meme. Bro, like you'll be on Instagram and you'll think it's like a proper meme, you know what I mean? And then like his face would just pop up. Like I remember seeing a meme on Ilya Taporia, and um towards the end, like it was just people saying they can't beat him. It's just fighters saying, like, they had a picture of Islam Makachev saying, "I can't beat Ilya." Charles Oliveira saying, "I can't beat Ilya." All the top guys in the lightweight division saying they can't beat Ilya, and then at the end of the video, it's Captain India's here saying, "I'm chill. Jubilee is the one to defeat Ilya Taporia." Like his memes are absolutely insane, man. I'm sure Jubilee memes are funny. What's the heavyweight? Shamil Kaziev, like the guy that just got knocked out. I love his memes as well. Honestly, every Charles to Bronx meme is not even memes, like Charles to Bronx edits. I love all the Charles to Bronx edits. But the memes, man, like the Tracy Cortez memes. Listen, the Tracy Cortez memes are scary. Those memes are scary. Like, bro, like my Instagram is, I don't know, bro. Like, I'm kind of scared of my Instagram, bro. Like my feed, like my For You page, like it's like a whole lot of nasty, just Tracy Cortez memes that I don't even know how people think of them, man. It's scary. It's scary. But the Alexa Grasso memes as well. Like, hey, the Alexa Grasso memes are insane, insane. Who else? Dustin Poirier memes are funny as well. All the guillotine memes. I remember I saw this one picture of uh it was I think it was like a picture of like a famous like pretty actress, like one of those famous Hollywood beautiful actresses, and it was a picture of them, and the meme said, "This is how the guillotine looks at Dustin Poirier." It was a famous actress. I don't know her name, but a famous actress, like very very pretty, very beautiful, and it was a picture of her. And then this guy wrote, This is what Dustin Poirier sees whenever he thinks of the guillotine." I was like, bro, I laughed so hard. I love the Dustin Poirier memes as well. Um, Tracy Cortez lies every second she's in an interview. I saw an interview of hers, like she said she didn't know who Islam Makachev is. Like, how can you not know the name of the fighter that is main eventing a fight that you're on the prelims of? How could you not know that guy? How could you not know top three biggest star in your company? You know what I mean? In your sports. So I don't know why she thinks she has to lie all the time. Although, yeah, man, the Paulo Costa memes as well. And then obviously the Dracus Duplessis memes. Like the Dracus Duplessis memes. Remember when we were getting closer to Dracus Duplessis versus Hamza Chimaev? And we didn't know what was gonna happen. We didn't know if Dracus could actually pull it off. And everyone was saying Dracus by falling piano, Dracus by drawing a square in the cage and coming out of nowhere, Dracus by losing the fight, and then a second Dracus Duplessis coming into the octagon and saying, "Oh, luckily I wasn't that guy." Dracus by Big Hammer. That was, listen, the UFC 319 Dracus Duplessis memes, peak. That was peak. Like, that was the best fight week I've ever had. Like, I was laughing every single day. Every single day I was laughing. laughing hard. I couldn't believe what I was reading and what I was watching, man. Drakus by pulling a gun on Shimoyev if they ever rematch. Ah, yeah, man. I miss the Drakus Duplessis memes, man. And again, yo, shout out to Drakus Duplessis, man. I posted a video of him, like that edits. It's also on my YouTube Shorts. I posted the video, and he actually liked the video, man. He liked the video, so that was cool to see, man. That was cool to see. Shout out to Kayla Cave 6211 in the chat. Shout out to you, Kayla. Mathan F1 saying you Africa. Yeah, I am South African. I am South African. Yo, man. We've been live now for an hour. Gonna have to close it out, man. Gonna have to close. We're gonna have to shut down another W stream, man. Like I always hate ending the live streams, man. I wish I could go live forever. Not forever, but I wish I could just go live for like an entire 6 hours, bro. But unfortunately, man, like I've got a schedule. I've got a sleep schedule that I have to follow. So before I do that, man, my hard question from Islam saying, what are your top 10 goats? In no particular order. In no particular order, I'll tell you my goats right now. Dubronx, DDP, 2016 Conor McGregor, uh, Prime Khabib. Who else? Who else? Obviously, Alex Pereira, Jiri Prohaska. Um, who else? Who else? Zhang Wei Li. Have to add the women as well. Who else, man? There's a lot of guys, bro. Manuel Torres. Guys, if you don't know who Manuel Torres is, Manuel Torres is fighting this weekend. I'm telling you right now, that guy's gonna be a champion, bro. He's the most violent fighter in the lightweight division. I know like Gaethje has that crown, but like in the next 3 years, Manuel Torres will have the most violent fighter crown. Like he's gonna have the BMF belt in a couple years. Not even a couple years, like in like the next few years, at least in like 3 years maximum. He's gonna have that BMF belt. He's also one of my goats. I love Bryce Mitchell. Pieter Yan, obviously. Um, a lot of guys, man. I can't really name like a top ten goats out of my head. But one thing I can tell you, my greatest of all time is Charlize Du Bronx Oliveira. That's the real goats. That is the real goats. And I can debate that with anyone. That's the real goats. But we're not gonna do that right now, man. I'm ending the live chats. I have to end the live chats. I'm like 30 minutes. I'm not even 30, I'm 20 minutes away from my bedtime. Like bro, I cannot. I'm not trying to debate. But yeah, man, Charles is the GOAT. We're gonna go live again tomorrow, man. We're gonna go live again tomorrow. I'm gonna go live early on, man. I'm gonna go live probably around like 7 p.m. South African time. Not even 7 p.m. and I'm gonna be at the gym. So I might not go live tomorrow. But if not tomorrow, man, then definitely on Thursday, bro. But yeah, I'll be live soon. Soul Tira is saying love all the way from Jamaica. Wagwan. I heard in Africa they only have sticks and bones, mud and dirt. Uh, Probably. In the beginning, I can't read that comment, man. I don't even know what that says. Variety dishes, super live. Islam saying goodbye, man. Hope you have a nice one, chat. Hope you have a good one, bro. Um, yeah, man, that's it. That's it. Shout out to the one person in the live. I see you. It's Zar-Kombat, man. Like and subscribe. It's been fun, chat. We'll do it again on Thursday. And oh yeah, man. Before I leave, I am on TikTok. I am on Instagram. The link is up. I am on TikTok. The link is up. I am on Discord. The link is up. I am also on Buy Me a Coffee. If you guys want to donate, Buy Me a Coffee. It's an app. You can donate on that app. And yeah, man. Thank you so much for the support. We'll go live again on Thursday. Peace.